That should be good. Okay. So crafting. Almost there, guys. Crafting, so you craft weapons using the materials you obtain by defeating voids. Some of the crafted weapon gain abilities when enhanced. Among these added abilities, some provide resistance against void special abilities, and some of them boost damage against the dragons that appear in the advanced dragon trials. Very nice. We plan to add more types of weapons that can be crafted to use using materials obtained by defeating the voids in the future. That's very cool. Limited time endeavors. So to celebrate the addition of void battles, we're adding limited void battle endeavors. These are separated into daily and limited variations and will net you various rewards for completing. We did get a launch gift, which is nice. We got the quality honey at 10, and we got blessed Ethan ashes. I have so much ashes, it's beyond unbelievable. I don't know if I can show you off of this screen. If I just go like this, I'll show you that I have a lot. Bam. So I'm probably not going to be spending my my diantum on the little thing I showed you earlier in the stream, just because I have plenty right now, so that's going to save me a couple of months worth there. And then honey pots, I've been saving these ready for these void battles, so bam. I've got plenty of honey too to go. Did just recently get to 118, and let's get back into the news. I want to show you guys the banner that we'll be putting on. So there is going to be a dragon banner. Increased chances of 5 stars. It looks like it's 2% for adventurers, or total of 2% between adventurers, dragons, and Worm Prince, with the dragons being the most at 1.2. So it is kind of little, and then for the featured ones, for the normal it's also 2%, and then it goes up from there. 4 stars 7% and 4 star 9% for the featured and the normal. So what is featured? So we have Agni. Agni is the 5-star dragon of fire, or fire dragon. He has a straight line attack of devastation. He also gives your flame characters or adventurers 60% strength, which is pretty nice. Next up is the water dragon. The water dragon is Poseidon. I do have this one, but I haven't unbound him, so that would be pretty cool to have. This one, I believe, okay, so it's an area effect, damage to target and nearby enemies. This also gives your water-attuned adventurers strength and HP by 30%, rather than the big 60% for strength. And then this is a wind, Cypher, which looks really, really cool actually. I wouldn't mind using this one. I'm using the one that is like a kind of like a, I don't know how to say a deer, but like an antelope, I don't know. I have to look into his name, but I'm using that right now. But this one looks really, really cool, and I wouldn't mind pulling for this dragon. Maybe I'll use it with Hawk, since it's kind of got that aesthetic. So this one, Sapphires Wraith, deals wind damage to surrounding enemies and inflicts stun, so that's pretty nice. And then gives you the whopping 60% increased strength, which, considering he's a bow, is pretty low on the damage meter. So 60% damage would be very nice to have. Then we also have Mikoto, which I already have, and Vanessa for the 5 and 4 star. We also have Dragon of Ifrit, which is a 4. The Polyevu, which I'm pretty sure is the water for 4 star, and then Juggernaut, also 4 star. For Worm Prince, we have Flash of Genius and One with the Shadows. I don't know much about Worm Prince, by the way, so if you have much to teach me, let me know. I would love to, and appreciate you guys' feedback and on Worm Prince, because I haven't spent much of anything really for a while upgrading Worm Prince and all, so I would like to do that and get into all of them. So, and that was all part of the bug fixes. Okay, so I want to do a little bit of a pull. So let's save 10. I've already done that one for today. So why not just do the 10 pull straight away, and then we can use it for void battles, because we're here for void battles. So let's do it. So let's do the 10 pull. Wish me luck, guys, for my 5 stars. As I said, we're aiming for this dude up here. I do have Poseidon, and I do have Mikoto, which are very good. Alright, guys. I'm going to be doing my 10 pull. Wish me luck, guys! What we got? We do have the dragons. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome indeed. We got 2 5 stars with 2 4, and then it's a dragon. Okay. Got 2 dragons there. Can you hear this, guys? Let me know if it's too loud or not. I do get copyright strike a lot with this game. A lot. So I don't want to have it too much. Okay, we got another Poseidon, so I can unbound him a little bit. No biggie, no biggie. We're saving my War Emperors for later on. And then I believe that's Rock. I'm not sure if I have Rock unbound or not, but that's cool, that's cool. And I had the greatest luck with dragons for a while. So, you know, Poseidon's not bad at all. Help out my water guys. Actually, that's the dude I use right currently. So, that's nice to have him. I can actually make him a little bit more powerful. Alright, let's head back. Let's go. No, I don't want to do that. I want to go to dragons unbound. Oh, by the way, the one I was using. Oh, he's not here. I've already fully unbound him. Oh, this makes him fully unbound. Sweet. Very nice indeed. Think about it. I should use Poseidon on my main character, but not bad. Right, so my strength is 45%, and then Relentless Torrent is now level 2. For Poseidon, where are you? Here you are. Okay, so we can actually make him a little bit more powerful now, which is nice. Just a wee bit more powerful. Unbound. I don't use any of my crystals or rocks or anything. I'm just waiting for that one time when something amazing comes out, and I'm like, I need to get it. That's very cool. And I think that was oh yeah, Rock too. So Rock, that makes him unbound. Okay, so that wasn't that bad at all. Oh, that wasn't bad at all. So he's number 45%, and then Tactical Vortex is now level 2. Alright then. So how about we get stuck in with some Void Battles, shall we? Let's go to events. It's actually going to be tucked up at the top. I thought it would be at the bottom, but it's under a special event. So whether or not this is going to be like something that comes and goes, I'm not sure. I doubt it. I thought these were going to be here forever, sort of thing. Yeah, they are over me because the schedule's up there. So interesting. All right, so guys, so we have the Wandering Shroom Strike and the Still Golem Strike. So as we can see, it is Friday, so we have the 2. Tomorrow and Sunday is when we have all 3 unlocked, which should be awesome, as well as Wednesday. So Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday, you got all 3 unlocked, and then oh, actually, it looks like there's 4. So it looks like the fire has 2 different variations of. Oh, actually, no, that's not 2 different variations of fire. We have a light, we have the dark, with the fire, and we have the wind. So we have 4. We have 4 different types. So I should go over that first before we do get stuck in. So Mondays you had the light and the fire. Tuesday you had the light and the light and the dark. So the light's going to be out throughout the whole thing. So this guy is going to be out through the whole thing. On Wednesday you've got the light, you've got the fire, and you've got the wind. On Thursdays you have your light event and your dark event. And on Friday, which is today, you have the light and the fire. So we're going to check out the fire and the light today. Tomorrow we have the light, the dark, and then the wind. And then on Sunday we have the light, the fire, and the wind. So yeah, so that's what. If you want to check out for those guys, let me know. We'll keep an eye on that, I should say. There's also one other thing I wanted to show you guys is the each day now there is a limited void battle endeavor. So you get the 25 one right for each, and then you do have a limited one. So the limited one is you have this, which accumulates. So just doing your missions doesn't include void battles, so you don't have to worry about it being specifically void battles. We have 5 days to do this limited void battle endeavor for the limited one. As you can see, it's 300 right there. So I think it was like 150 or 100 each time I did 5. Each time I did 5 quests. So that's how I'm getting a lot of worm right now. So if you just started playing the game, I recommend getting up to level chapter 7, 5, 6, unlock void battles. You can usually get a lot of worm right. Or even if you could get the worm right from the quests just by unlocking the missions. So you don't have to necessarily do void battles to do this one for the worm right. Now void battle specific is clear a void. We do get one of these. I don't know what these are yet. there are materials to make crafting, but other than that, we don't know too much about this yet. So we're going to jump in and find out. And then we have one for each. So it looks like once we've done one wandering shroom, which we'll find out in a sec, we get one of these, and the void leaf, and then we're going to get the steel golem, which is today too. We get 3, and then when we get to the wind, which is the surveyor, we'll get 5. So it looks like the wind might be a little bit more powerful, maybe. They did actually release. There is normals too. Oh, they've got more. They've got normal ones again now. Okay, pretty cool. So these two are for the high midsummer and the high the fire one. So we actually do have a couple of things. We have a trade treasure for the void battle. We have defeat the wandering shroom. That's 150. There's a lot of one right here, guys. We're gonna have a lot of one right coming in. So defeat the steel golem, defeat the surveyor, defeat the raging manticore. Sorry. So that's a pretty nice one right there. But anyway, I remembered enough. We got some dragons. We did a pull, and let's jump on in with the wandering shroom. So the wandering shroom strike is a 9,000 required might. We have stamina of 15 to access this one. We actually unlock this. We look at the details. We have just eliminate the Pacific threat. There is a time for the defeat. Don't allow any of your team to fall in battle is for one of these, and don't allow no more than 2 of your team to fall in battle for the second, and then don't use any continues is the other. We do have drop rewards of the 4 weapons here. So it looks like they're 3-star weapons. So if you're just getting started, not bad little weapons at all to get in your artillery. We have normal Batwing right here, which you probably got accumulated a lot of. Same with the bird feather. New item though is that we do have this solid fungus. It grows on shrooms. It's as hard as rock and can be processed to be made softer and easier to work with. So this is going to be one of the materials that we'll have for the weapons. We also have this little void leaf that we actually unlock by doing the defeat each void. And this is a mysterious leaf found in the places full of black mana. Said to come from the space between worlds. It's a massive power and not a plant. And then we also have the opportunity to get from these missions a void seed. So a mysterious substance containing black mana. Some say it produces black mana, while others claim it relates to the space between worlds. So if you have got to chapter 7 and unlock these, you do know where the void space came from. During the wind event, I think actually was the wind event was what was it? If you can remember when the wind event came out, let us know in the comments. But that was pretty much when we found out the first part of the void and all. So then we also have a chance to get in a shiny spore. So a shiny spore is a spore exhaled by shrooms as they approach death. It contains powerful mana. Ooh. So we get the usual 5 for each of those requirements up here. And then for rewards for completion, we also get 5, and the first clear of 5. So a total of 25 one right there. Let's us get stuck in. It is a light, so we're going to use dark. We're just going to click on the top one right here. My seems pretty good. So where's my guy? So I have 15,413 going in there with my guys right here. And we're going to start get quest. I do have 99 skip tickets, so maybe I'll use them on this. We'll find out. And I'm going to go in. Hey, Leona, how's it going? Welcome to the realm. Welcome to the digital realm. It's interesting. You commented on the chat, but then oh, there we go. But it says 0 views on my streaming deck that I have. But welcome aboard, though. Thanks for checking out the channel. Hopefully you can hear the music and the sound. We'll see. If not, I can turn it up. Ooh, this guy hits hard. So I tried auto to see how easy this is, since they're meant to be difficult bosses. And already you can see that she's getting a little bit too close to comfort. So I might actually start having to control her. Let's see if she's going to activate some stuff. So it looks like this isn't an easy, like, put it on and just let it do its own thing. There was a little bit more of a challenge here. So as we saw, we had the one big shroom, the golden shroom, and then it eventually unlocked four, I think it was like four mini, like smaller shrooms, like ads. We're probably just going to wrap this up pretty soon. But yeah, you might have to control it. She's dead, so we got one down. So we'll have to do this again. I'll have to actually look at what debuffs they're going to be going on. So we're working this out together. But yeah, so there's definitely a lot of AoE we have to avoid. So now Cleo's being taken down. Here, let's transform into Juggernaut. So then we have a bunch of smaller little shrooms, and they're releasing a lot of toxic poison, as you can see there. So you got to keep an eye on all that. Forget names. I'm pretty bad with names, so I apologize for that. But this dude does do a lot of bleed attacks, and you can see I'm pretty sure he's Berserker. He's in my party. He's getting taken down a lot as well. Okay, let's see if we can avoid this. Nope. We may actually die at this one, and if we die, that's okay because we will keep our stamina. And we'll come back in next time to finish it up. Here, let's see if I can actually finish it up, though. Would be cool if we can finish it. But as you can see, definitely not an enemy or a boss to just kind of idle on and sit there. You're actually going to have to avoid a lot of this area effect. So the NPCs aren't going to be the greatest at helping you out here. But it is kind of cute, though, that each time we were attacking him, there we go. That was close. But you can see that each time we were attacking him, though, he was getting smaller and smaller. Which is a cute little effect. We got a couple of rares there. I tagged a little bit laggy during the battles, so I apologize for that. How are you today, Leona? Are you doing well? We're just jumping into the void battles. We're checking them out. As you can see over here, we got the voids. We got 10 worm rights. We got the first clear and just completing the mission. This time we're going to be going back through and actually doing this off of auto and seeing how we fare that way. So if we continue with a repeat, we'll jump back in. It is 15, so it's pretty nice. Do I prefer this over the previous one? I forget the names. I'm pretty bad with names. But yeah, do I prefer this over the previous one with the knights that you need those little elements for your buildings? It definitely is more challenging. You have to be kind of thinking about it. As I said, there's a lot of area effect to keep an eye on, so that's interesting. We got an area effect thing right here, but it's not letting me see what it is. Alright guys, we go for the order this time. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we fare actually doing this thing. So he's pretty quick when he actually does release those area effects. And it's a pretty big area too. Alright, let's take these down. I might have to stop using bows, but we'll see. We'll see. And again, I do apologize. You are the first one here. Welcome aboard. We're giving this another go without it being on auto this time. I wanted to see how easy or whatnot it was to fare against it. But it seems like we're doing a better job without it being on auto, which is awesome to see. Oh, we just totally missed that. Let's see if we can get in this time. Oh, nope, we totally missed that too. He is pretty fast. I'll give him that. What we do have to keep an eye on, though, is that each time we take him down, he does get smaller, but then, as you see, he disperses, releasing a bunch of little guys. Oh, let's avoid the area effect here. Ooh. We do have to get a heal out eventually. Here we go, here we go. So maybe not the best character to control. Maybe I have to switch this up. We shall see. I will be playing Final Fantasy later. I did start the stream a little bit later. I wanted to do this at 3 o'clock. And I didn't reply to my Twitter, by the way, because I'm playing this. So I have no notifications popping up about my Twitter. So I apologize for that, Hilbertran. Yeah, I will be playing Final Fantasy 9 later on. I've been doing a bit of grinding off stream. I literally have only been using the 2 same areas in the wood. I've not progressed any further. Ooh, nice. We unlocked a level 3 weapon, Mushroom Dagger. But yeah, I wanted to start this at 3 o'clock, like 3 hours ago. But my wife did become ill, and I wanted to give her the medicine that she asked for. So as you can see, we did unlock one of the 5-star materials, the shiny spore, and we did get the void seed. So that was pretty awesome, and we did manage to have everyone survive. So it's challenging, yes, but you can do it with a decent team and all. I wouldn't recommend doing this on auto because of the area effects, unless your teams are outstanding and you have some great one prints to help you out along the way. All right, so that was the Wandering Shroom Strike. So as you can see, we just saw the notification there. Defeat the Wandering Shroom. We just got some limited editions, and Steel Golem Strike is coming up next. So let's jump on in. I know Hilbertran's looking forward to playing some Final Fantasy 9. I'm looking forward to playing it too. So we'll be jumping into that within the next hour. I won't be on it too much longer. I will be playing some Final Fantasy 9. But I did want to jump into Void Battles and give them a go and let you guys know what they're like. So it looks like we're now at 20 stamina. So the difficulty level has gone up a little bit more. We're now at 10,000. So this is a little bit more of a, not necessarily a wall, but definitely is a higher progression for those that would like to get stuck into Void Battles. Don't forget though that everything is co-op, so we can join in a co-op mission. So if you want to join me in co-op missions, I definitely would love to do more with you guys on the stream. So here we do have again eliminate the specific threat, timed, and then same requirements and details of the endeavors as before. We do have 4 weapons here we can get. They look like to be level 3s again. Okay. And lastly is the sword. They do look pretty cool. I do like the new designs and stuff like that. So everything looks kind of the same, other than you get materials, like rock materials, and you do get this cool little thing, a golem core. So a golem core is a stone with runes carved upon it, found at the center of the golem. It's understood those runes bestow life, but all else is a mystery. And again, we get the 25-1 right. So let's jump in here, shall we? And give this a go. So as I said, you do have co-op available. So if you are finding it hard and need a group, definitely reach out there. Some of my friends here are very high levels, 111, 123, 111. Others are around 100, and then yeah, around 100 and 80. So they're doing really, really good. And let's have a look here. Let's pick this one. It's because of the freezing. That might help us out. And obviously when we want to change this up into the waters. So I just recently got from the last banner, Xander here. So he's in my forefront. Then we have, I believe his name's Theo. As excuse me, again, as I'm pretty terrible with the old names. But yeah, and then I think Katrina, and then Theo. I can't remember. But yeah. Anyway, let's jump on in. This group is 15-5-4-3. These are probably one of my lower team, as I need a water banner to appear. But yeah, we're going in there with a 15-5-4-3 might. So let's begin the quest. And yeah, I know Hilbertrans are looking forward to some Final Fantasy 9. We will definitely be jumping into that momentarily. But Void Battle is a new thing, and we are jumping in and exploring it. Alright, so look at the design. That looks so cool. Alright, so what do we have here? We got some more area effect. Oh, he hits, looks like he hits pretty hard. Alright, it's got a rolling ability. Looks like he causes dull, is that right? Alright, what we got here? Looks like he sits pretty idle. He lets you know, oh, hello. He lets you know that he's about to attack. So he has that spike damage right there. In 2 different directions, and he has this big area effect. Ooh! Okay, he hits hard. Let's freeze him up a little bit. See if we can get him down. Throw it out the way. Nope. Alright. That 1,000 extra might definitely is an increase. Woo. If you have a hitter on your team, definitely have them help you out. So if you see him do that, make sure you can find a way to get away from him so you can actually avoid that attack. So it looks like he just repeats himself. So he has the circle, rolled away. Alright, and then find a piece. Here we go. Beautiful. We did have one of our guys go down. Alright. So you're going to do that. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Hey, someone throws him nicely. Throw it away. Wowzers. So another thing to note for you guys is the weapons you can build or make actually have benefits on them. And the benefits are going to actually help you against these bosses. So whether they're like 3 stars or they're 4 stars, doesn't mean that they're going to be worse than like a 5-star because of the abilities that come with them. So it's actually worthwhile to build those, and whether we defeat this or not, it looks like it's going to be a tough one. We will look at the weapons before we head on out. I just wanted to show you guys these void battles. Whether we do it on co-op or not is going to be a different matter. Oh. Obviously, we know that I'm pretty sure Katrina, our pirate goddess and all, is a little bit weaker to this opponent. Ooh, we're almost down. Is he going to be able to heal us? Get out of there. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, alright, he's out. Now we're down to Theo. And 60 seconds on the clock. Alright, this is definitely a harder one. Alright, good job, Cygames. Yeah, this is, whew. This is going to be interesting, that's for sure. So we're going to play this. We'll play it like this. And then we're going to do a co-op one once we've died. Because, yeah, we're going to fail this pretty miserably. This is definitely different to any type of battle we've had so far. You're going to need to know your stats. You're going to need to know your defects, debuffs, I should say. Ready for these fights. So we're gonna end this mission. We're gonna fail it. It would be cool if it let us know like what this is up here. That would be nice to know. But we are out here. Let's give up because we're gonna fail. Alright, we're going to give it one go with it as a co-op. Then we're going to jump into the weapons and see what's going on over there. Alright, let's have a look here. So we do have the Steel Golem. Go ahead and have co-op. We're going to create a room. If you ever want to join along with any of the missions, guys, feel free to join us. It's our room ID right here. If the group fills up too quickly, obviously this is a new thing, so everyone's going to be joining us. Let me know, and I can pause it, or I can change it to a private room for us to join in together. All right, guys. So that's to jump on in here. We begin. So we might have 16,000 16,000 might between our group right here, but at the same time, it's all going to be individually controlled by the team. And we do have two, I believe her name is Rose. So that will be helpful with the freezing. Here we go. Already in with the freezing. So that's going to be nice. We just have to do our job of keeping an eye on those attacks, since we know they do hit very hard. So as soon as he... Ah, nice. So it's recommended to get a Rose. I was unfortunate in getting her. Alright, we're already in this little effect thing right here. We just have to avoid that. And we already have the dragon, which is perfect. Whoop. Oof. He hits so hard. Oh, beautiful. We've got it broken down. So once we are able to, we're going to release our dragon into him once we can. Just waiting to become available. Oh, unless we die. But he is almost down. Can we hold it out? Can we hold it out? Let's see if we can hold out. Here we go. Bam. Alright, let's pulverize and get out of there. Wait for the cooldown. Let's hope we can actually survive. Alright, that one, and timer down. Boom. Yes! We did survive. That's why co-op's a thing. Here, let's send a thank you out. Oh, maybe not. Too late. Alright, guys. That was Void Battles. They were the two available to us. Don't forget that tomorrow and Sunday, or that all three will be available. Tomorrow being the light and dark with wind, and then Sunday there's going to be the same two we have currently with wind. We just unlocked a level 3 katana, the Goliath splitter. Very nice. And we also got 2 more of those leaves, the void leaf. So that was a little sample of what these are, the void battles are. As you can see, they're very difficult. You need to keep an eye on yourself, and it only gets tougher from here. I'm not sure what the might is of the dark one, but the wind one I think is like 12,000. Worm right? Might. Keep calling it worm right. Let's get some of this worm right here, right here. Right here, right here. Let's go into upgrades. We're going to go crafting, and we're going to check out some of these weapons. So we had a dagger. So let's check out the hello. Check out the dagger. We got the wind apogee, which is 25% extra skill gauges at the start of the quest. So if we go into here, oh, looks like we can't craft that yet, but we can craft the level 3. Interesting. Also, you can see here it has 1 on it. So if we go into enhance, oh, yeah, here we go. If we go into enhance, we can click on this. Looks like that is level 2. I'm trying to find what these little 1s and 2s are. If you can see here, does that show you how much they've been unbounded? No, that's not right. That's interesting. Very interesting indeed. But as I was saying earlier, so increased damage to the Cygames by 10%. So this is the sort of thing that we're going to need help with. So we go into crafting, we can have a look at what we need. So it looks like we just have normal requirements here. Still slab, a slab taken from the golem's body. So it looks like we're going to have to defeat the golems a lot here in order to unlock these. We do have plenty of material here from running normal missions. But I was trying to find, we knew it was a 3-star one, so let's go with one of the daggers here. Okay, so the mushroom dagger, that's for example, once we've unbound it, we can go to the next level. The mushroom was a light one, so I'm curious why it has fire and water, but we are having an issue with the fire element, so let's go water and find out what's going on here. So, abilities. Is a water, Formian and Bane. So the user is attuned to water, increases damage to Formians by 10%. So that would be helpful right there. And then when we are unbound for the third part, it is for 15%. But there's an additional little thing right here, which is water dull resistant, which if the user is attuned to water, completely prevents dulling. So that dulling must have, as it looks from the picture right there, breaks our sword. So it looks like it's going to decrease our weapon efficiency. So not only would it increase our weapon, but it also prevents us from dulling our blades. So that's going to be very, very helpful for this event. So I like this because it's a challenging event, but also they give you new weapons in order to use for the battles, the boss battles, in order to do more efficiency to it. So that's a really cool little feature. Like, maybe not necessarily will they use this outside of void battles, but they do have the possibility of doing so, which is, as I said, a really, really cool little feature. It's like a new type of, well, battle system, but also it adds new flavor for the weapons, for abilities and everything like that. Not only just for specific boss battles, but outside of that, like the dunning resistance is going to be fantastic, because if you can't get dull resistance on the normal weapons, so if we come out here and let's just go for like a normal, what was that? That was a dagger. So we go for a normal dagger, which would be this one. So we go to enhance here, and let's go with water. You can see that the skill is just increasing strength by 35% for 5 seconds. Well, that's not going to help us against dulling. So things like that, and you can see there's 2 different tiers right here. So let's go over here. This adds a natural an attack, so it deals shadow damage to enemies directly ahead. It's not going to help us with dulling. So having an element there which actually helps towards attributes and stuff like that, outside of a worm print, but actually on the weapon, is pretty cool, because then you can move that worm print out and put something more fun in, like something that would be like more damage increase or something, or critical hit. So yeah, that's a really, really, really cool feature, and I'm going to play around with it some more. So the next time that we do a stream with the Void Battles, we'll do Void Battles Part 2, maybe on Tuesday, we'll be back for that, along with the regular Final Fantasy 9 stream. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be really, really cool. I'm gonna knock out my stamina again for the usual, whatever the name is. I think it's named, but for the soldiers, just to call them soldiers from here on out. But you're gonna scroll down here. The Imperial Onslaught. So oh yeah, TIO or iOS, which I always think of people saying iOS as an Android, but it's iOS as Imperial Onslaught. So I'm going to use up my stamina right here, get some of these worm prints, get some of these emblems and whatnot for my buildings, which are doing really, really well. But yeah, that's pretty much the Void Battles, guys. Definitely very challenging. We're going to have to start looking into those weapons and all that. I'm going to break it down, and I'll be back with another video very soon of Dragalia Lost, so we can take down this fire boss with ease. Got some lag there, so I was like, what's going on? But yeah, and as you can see, I'm at 885 for my facility level, so I'm doing pretty well, I'd say. And we were looking at these, so they're level 17 and 19. So I just need to increase this. So Hildegard, not Hildegard, my goodness, she's on my head. But anyway, the Dark Bow one, we can actually be able to do some more efficiency. I'll look into the weapons though. I appreciate everyone who stopped by and gave us a note in the chat. But we're going to be ending it here, guys, with Void Battles. As I said, we're back Tuesday, hopefully around 3 o'clock PST. All going well, everything's good. But yes, we are going to be ending the stream here, and I'll be picking it up within the next like 10 to 15 minutes with some Final Fantasy 9, guys. So stay tuned in a minute for those notifications to come out that I am live with some Final Fantasy 9. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to the channel so you know when we're going to go live, and click the notification bell. And let me know in the comments below what kind of material you want to know if Dragalia Lost. Whether it be like a tutorial video, whether you want me to break down story, that sort of thing. Because once my new phone comes and everything, I want to be able to take this and actually make content for you guys, not just content I feel like you guys would need. Because I want to break down each of the story chapters, 1 through 7, go into the story, what kind of upcoming things there was going to be, not just kind of live stream the events that are going on right now. But I also want to get more involved with the worm prints and the weapons and all that, and break that down too, to help you guys come up with your teams. Because optimizing your team's one thing, but as you can see, we need to start learning strategy, and that's where my mind's going to have to start going with that, so I can help you guys out as well as myself get through this content. Because just being a high level doesn't mean anything when it's actually a barrier or strategy comes in mind. Alright guys, but until next time guys, you've been awesome. This has been Digital Realm, I've been Prowen, and I will see you all next time in the realm, guys. I'll catch you in a bit for some Final Fantasy 9. Bye for now, guys. Bye!